What's good, everybody? If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you comment. Let us know what you think on any of our content. You know, we respond to all comments. And if you're not following the IG, make sure you go follow the IG. The page is popping. We got all kind of sneaker content, interviews, polls. Make sure you tap in with the IG. Now, this is going to be my first official solo review. As you remember before, I did the review with Miss Millie. The UNC 5. These are stinky. And shout out Miss Millie. Now, it's been a minute since I've been here doing one of these videos, but we're back here. I'm finna go hard all 2025 and bring y'all some of this dope content. Now, today, we're going to go over my first pickups of 2025. The DT Max 96. Now, for those who don't know, the original DT Max 96 dropped when Deion Sanders was on the Dallas Cowboys. They were not a must cop back in the day. Now, there were three original colorways. The black and white, you had the white and the blue Dallas Cowboy colorway, and then you had that white and red San Francisco Niners colorway, which is actually my favorite. And I'm still mad at myself for selling those recently. But there are some other dope colorways that you just can't go wrong with. All Deion's will always be a classic shoe. But let's get into the 2024 releases. First off, we have the Colorado Away. Now this shoe, I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen it, I wasn't really hot on it, you know? But seeing them in person, this is actually kind of dope, man. Classic shoe, you can't go wrong with these flames. Now, just because it's dope don't mean that I would rock it. But it is a nice shoe to add to the collection. I don't know if I like this one or the other Colorado Away better, the white with the gold hits. Next, we have the Colorado Home. I'm kind of more of a black shoe person. I never really was into a lot of gold on the shoe, but for these, now these pop. Even though you probably only could wear all black, black and gold, maybe khaki color with these are still a dope shoe right here. Now, I don't know if I would pay full price for these. I think they were $170 retail when they dropped. But like I said about these, for $100, you can't pass it up. Having them in hand, you know, it's a total different story. I've always been a fond believer that, like, how can you judge a shoe if you don't like a shoe unless you see it on your foot? One of my favorite colorways of all. I don't even know the name of this colorway, but this is definitely the best one. Now, I know this is not an OG, you know, this is not an OG colorway, but I really like this one. And the dope thing that is different about all of the DT Max is that number 21 on the back. Definitely dope with the red hits. The black and the gray, you know. Now, what would have been dope is if they had the red and the air bubble. I don't think that would have been too much, but would I cop these if they were full price? Probably not, but I definitely would have got them if they was on sale for even $150, you know, $125. They remind me of the charcoal 9s, like, you know, just the red. Now, I know a lot of the OG sneakerheads probably are not feeling either of these, but for me, you know, it's totally different when I see shoes on my feet. And I try all of these and I like them all. Now, I'm an OG sneakerhead myself, and it's nothing like original colorways. Nothing beats the OG. We all know that. But there are some times when they re-release shoes or a retro shoe and some of them colorways is just him, man. And this is the one right here. Out of all of the DT Max 96, this one or the white and red, the ones that I sold. But yeah, out of those two, I could flip a coin for which one I think is the dopest. Now, even though I sold those, you know, those were kind of beat up. Those were some beater pair. But it still brings sentimental value because I had those for about 10 years. I definitely need a brand new pair. 2024, that was probably one of my worst years on buying sneakers. You know, I only bought maybe 8 to 10 pair, and it wasn't even really nothing to get hype over. There's so much heat coming out in 2025. You got all of the diamond turfs. You got all of the foams. There's some up-tempo 95s coming out. There's so much stuff coming out, like how can you even keep up? But let's look at some more heat dropping in 2025. That's it for my 2025 pickup / review video. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of content coming out this year. And if you haven't, make sure you check out season 1 of the Signature Souls podcast. We got season 2 in the works right now. We got the pull-up, we have interviews in the works. We got our game show we working on, the Signature Souls game show is coming soon. We have a lot of content. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow the IG, keep in contact with the Signature Souls, and as always, love, peace, and souls.